Guarantee?
So,
Like, as in, like, money back? What are you guaranteeing me?
well, are you paying for dinner tonight? I don't think so. So, I don't know.
You know, as much as I love your cooking, pork chops are usually not my thing. They turn out to be pretty dry. Not because of your fault.
Well, it is because
Okay, it's your fault.
when I make them, sometimes they turn out great and sometimes they don't. So it's always iffy, right? But one of the things that I am looking forward to most to sous vide are pork chops, so that I am guaranteed a juicy pork chop every time. So maybe not guaranteed, but I really am hoping for a very juicy pork chop today. How's that?
All right, let's be hopeful.
Okay, so let's start our Joule. So on the app, they have a basic pork chop recipe, which is, I just love their app. It is so fabulous. It says set the temperature. So I'm just going to click that. And it says Mr. Pinkish, the crowd pleaser. So that is what I'm going for, 140 degrees. So I'm going to set that. And my pork chops are about 1 inch thick. So we're going to go there. And it'll take about an hour. And start. Sorry, there's more. What does it say?
That was a bit of a false start.
Sorry.
You noob.
Well, I didn't know it was going to tell me all that stuff, but it was my first time, which is not true because I actually made bacon with the sous vide the other day, which was fantastic, by the way. And that was actually shown on my IG story. So if you're not following me on Instagram, please find me there.
You can also find those videos on your
Facebook, my new Facebook page. Sorry, I forgot. It's my new Facebook page, so please find it there as well. Facebook.com/Flolum. Is that right?
Oh man.
He just rolled his eyes at me, if you can only see. All right, pork chops. So I have bone-in pork chops. I don't think it matters whether or not it takes an hour or not. Seasoning with salt and pepper. And I'm going to do the other side as well. And put 2 in each bag. And then I'm going to put a few sprigs of thyme in each bag, along with a clove of garlic. I'm also going to add a little bit of olive oil. So now the app says the water has heated and to add the food and tap start. I'm just going to drop the food in first. Let me see if I can find some clips to hold the pork chops in place, because I find that the water is circulating, so it's now moving the pork chop around.
What do you see?
Nothing, I'm just looking. While the pork chop is cooking, I am going to make a mushroom sauce to go with it. I'm also having rice on the side and zucchini, but we're just gonna focus on the sauce. Just slicing a shallot. Check out my new knife skills. I'm just joking, they're not new. Same old knife skills.
That crowd-funded knife skills course is looking better every video. Well, whoa,
Didn't work.
close call.
Adding a little bit of olive oil to my pan, along with a couple of tablespoons of butter. I'm going to saute the shallots first. Okay, shallots going in.
Can you use a wooden spoon?
Yeah, that's a good idea, huh? Ah, so much better. Such a brilliant suggestion, dude.
That's what I'm here for.
I was just about to say, what? No comment? Probably could have heated the pan up a little bit more, but I was impatient.
Oh, that's a surprise.
So it's been about 2 to 3 minutes of cooking the shallots and they're starting to become translucent. And that's when I'm going to add the mushrooms. I have 12 cremini mushrooms sliced. Woo. You don't have to have this many mushrooms, but I find mushrooms shrink so much, and we like mushrooms. Well, some of us like mushrooms.
That's right. I can tolerate them.
They're just going to stir it around for a little bit, and then I'm going to stop and let it cook and brown. So mushrooms release a lot of liquid, so I want that liquid to evaporate, and then you're going to get nice golden seared mushroom slices. Now it's starting to brown a little bit more. See how it's golden brown? Like that. That's what you want to add extra flavor. That's sufficient. I'm just going to remove them from the pan and get my pork chops started because they are now ready.
Chops are ready!
That's so cool. It tells you that you can leave it there for another 90 minutes.
Yeah, pretty
Awesome.
cool.
Ta-da! And about 2 tablespoons of butter. Probably should have done 2 pork chops at a time. But you know me, impatient. Probably should have had a hotter pan, but a fairly good sear on them anyway. Sure, some people will disagree, but that's fine. It's my first time. Those are the chops, and then I'm going to put my mushrooms back in. And pour the juices from the sous vide bag. And then about 1.5 cups of whipping cream. Just heat that through and let it boil for a few minutes. Or simmer, not really boil. The sauce has been simmering for about 2 to 3 minutes. I'll turn off the heat now. And after you've tasted this, you'll never buy cream of mushroom from a can again.
Looks good.
Smells good. All right, moment of truth. Just gonna cut it and see how juicy it is on the inside. I hope it's juicy. Should I take a bite?
Yes.
Looks really tender. Way better than normal. It's juicy, it's flavorful. If you like this video, please click like and follow me on Instagram and my new Facebook page. Oh, and subscribe, of course, subscribe. Thanks for watching. And I really hate this part, but it's delicious.